And we have the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken giving an address in Ankara as of now. Let's cut across.
George Washington. 170 years ago, when the Washington Monument was being constructed, Sultan Abdul-Majid sent a marble plaque to be placed on the obelisk. And the words on that stone were inscribed by the same calligrapher whose work praises the Hagia Sophia. His message can still be made out 170 years later in support of eternal friendship. Today, that commitment not only endures, but continues to grow and to flourish, as I'm convinced it will, for generations.
Ecem Toplar, Bengi Türk Televizyonu. Sorum her iki bakana da olacak. Sayın Bakan Çavuşoğlu sözlerine de geçirdiği ifade etti. F-16 savaş uçaklarının Türkiye'ye satışı konusunda ABD yönetiminin güçlü destek verdiğine değindi. Ancak kongredeki süreç belirsiz. Kongrede bir engelle karşılaşılması beklentisi var mı? Çünkü Türkiye'ye karşı bazı senatörlerin mektup yazdığını biliyoruz Sayın Biden'a. Öte yandan da Türkiye'nin F-35'ler için ödediği 1 milyar dolarlık bir ücret söz konusu. Buna ilişkin son durum nedir?
Thank you very much for the question. With regard to the F-16s, the Biden administration strongly supports the package to both upgrade the existing F-16s and to provide new ones to Turkey, because as a NATO ally and partner, it is in our national interest and the security interest of the alliance that Turkey continue to be able to operate at the higher standards of NATO to make sure that we have full interoperability. On this particular matter, I can't offer you an assessment or get into the process until after we formally notify our Congress, but it's something that we're working on, and we've made very clear to Congress our strong support for the F-16 modernization. We have long-standing defense and security ties, and as the President has said, as President Biden has said, Turkish-NATO interoperability remains a priority for us.
Çok teşekkür ediyorum. Biraz önce konuşmamda zaten F-16'larla ilgili beklentilerimizi açıkça söyledim. Yönetimin iradesi var. Kongrede bazı senatörlerin yazdığı mektuptan da haberdarız. Biz bir taraftan
on one hand we are working on this in terms of delegations, technical delegations, and if the US administration has a firm stance, and if we work together, we believe that we can overcome this resistance that might exist. These are two independent issues, especially pertaining to states becoming full member to NATO to be the precondition of the purchase of F-16. These are not related issues. They are different negotiations for both sides. There is an MOU that has been signed, a trilateral MOU, so it will not be correct to put this as a precondition. Or, of course, it will not be possible for us to purchase F-16 with certain conditions. Our hands should not be tied, so we should have a common stance as the administration of Turkey and the administration of US. This is critical. On the issue of the F-35, we were a partner to the F-35, and because of the CATSA sanctions, Turkey was taken out of this partnership. This was a unilateral decision. It wasn't our decision. There is a payment that we have made, $1.4 billion, and if Turkey is not in the program, of course, expecting that this money is to be paid back to us is only natural, and negotiations are continuing on this. On 18th of January, when we met with my counterpart in Washington, D.C., the experts also discussed the issue of F-35 on the same day, and of course, it will be beneficial to reach a conclusion to this ASAP.
Thank you. Reuters Sümeyra Pamuk.
Thank you. Reuters, Sümeyra Pamuk. Minister, the relations between Turkey and U.S. have been continuing in a negative way, and there are differences of opinions. The F-16s, Sweden and Finland, also on the issue of earthquake. You have indicated that there is strong solidarity. Do you believe that this tragedy that we experienced will be an occasion for a new page in the relations between the two countries? NATO countries and U.S. Are expecting Turkey to ratify the membership application of both Sweden and Finland before the Vilnius summit. Will Turkey be able to meet this requirement?
Ties between your two countries have been in a bad place. You yourself described Turkey in your confirmation hearing 2 years ago.
Right, that of course was the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken talking about the US's role in providing aid to Turkey, which of course was hit by a deadly earthquake recently. We'll continue to bring you more highlights from that press conference. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.